Hello, my name is Alexandra Jones. It's really nice to meet all of you. So, a little bit about me. I'm entering my second and final year of grad school at Shippensburg University. After May 2020, I will be a two-time Shippensburg grad. In May 2012, I obtained my English degree with a writing emphasis and a technical and professional communications minor. After I graduated, I moved to Maryland with my best friend and began working for a developmental center for adults with disabilities. Their disabilities range from intellectual to physical disabilities, and I served as a full-time employment training specialist devoted to helping adults with disabilities obtain and maintain competitive integrated employment out in the community. I eventually made the transition to grad school at my alma mater, and it was one of the best decisions I ever made, and I'm really excited to become a social worker. I spent my foundation year internship at John Harris in Harrisburg, at their high school, John Harris. They also have a couple satellite campuses, but John Harris High School is the public campus where the students actually go to in person. They also have like a cyber campus as well. But I was an intern at their public school campus. This experience at an inner city school completely just rocked all that I knew about public school. As a small kid, as a small town kid from Oxford, Pennsylvania, my graduating class was like roughly 150, maybe 200 people, and I think the graduating class, I think just in general, the school at John Harris had like over 1,000 kids, 2,000, maybe 3,000 kids. So it was definitely a much different experience for me, coming from a small town to a larger high school. But the stark contrast to my personal experience of high school as opposed to just the multitude of diverse experiences I witnessed firsthand in a clinical setting at John Harris really shaped the type of social worker I wanted to be. And that's when, after this internship concluded, that's when I really realized I wanted to be a school social worker. So I was compelled to pursue a career as a school social worker, but I know long term I don't want to be in a school for the entirety of my career as a social worker. So I do hope to transition and work collaboratively with school districts and schools in some capacity. My long-term goal is to write and influence public policy on education in the United States, particularly special education. That's a big interest of mine given my work experience. This course felt like a great fit for my future career aspirations, and obviously after everything that I shared, I clearly have a strong desire to work within a school setting. It's kind of just where life took me, and I've really enjoyed it, and I've been extremely successful with it. So I'm looking forward to embarking on this journey with all of you as we learn more that there is about school social work. When I was in high school, I did not see a lot of representation for LGBTQ students, so that's the experience that I want to share with all of you. During my internship at John Harris High School, I witnessed the birth of the first GSA, which typically is referred to as a gay-straight alliance, but it is also known as a gender and sexuality alliance. So I witnessed this club. Like I said, I witnessed the birth of this club at John Harris, and so it was a really interesting experience to see this culture shift within this school and within the students that participated. It gave them a sense of ownership and control for their stories, and it really helped them create friends and a safe space to go after school, and I was really grateful to have been a part of this club. I did a lot of research on urban LGBTQ youth, and after my experience at John Harris, I felt like this was an important area in terms of advocating for students, whether they're LGBTQ or other issues that arise within a school setting. Advocating for those marginalized students has become a big passion of mine. So yeah, that's me. Thank you to whomever decided to interact with my introduction. I really look forward to getting to know all of you and learning more about school social work through this course.